my loves, it's your girl Anastassja.Mariah, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we're actually just going to be testing out some new products. Got some first impressions coming for you on some products that I showed you guys in my recent hauls. Not every product I use on my face is new, by the way, but let's go ahead and just hop into the video and you guys will be able to see me along the way and how I created this beautiful look. Okay, it's giving. Let's go ahead and hop into it, and I hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're hopping straight into it. So as you know, I got a bunch of goodies over the last month or so from Ulta and Sephora, and I've still not gotten through to all of them yet. So in this video, I wanted to try out a few of the products, and I started with the Essence Brow Styling Soap Set. This is transparent and it comes with a cute little brush and mirror. And you guys, I added my water. Well, I used like a water bottle and stuff, but I'm not sure what the consistency is supposed to be. So when I went in, I just felt like it was looking real sudsy, like you see there. And I'm thinking that maybe it was supposed to be, maybe I was supposed to use a little less water. And I honestly didn't use a lot. I think it did what it was supposed to do once my eyebrows were completely finished. But right now I still definitely prefer my NYX brow glue or the Anastassja brow freeze if I end up getting that again. So like I stated, every product in this video is not new. So, you know, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. To be honest, the moisturizer and the sunscreen combo, I need to recommend to you guys. That CoverGirl Clean and Fresh mattifying moisturizer along with the Black Girl sunscreen Make It Matte SPF 45. Honey, I have dry combination skin. Like, I'm really only oily in my T-zone, but the combination of these two together have been it for the summertime. Like, I live in Florida, so it's always hot here, so I'll probably be wearing that combination year round. From time to time, I like my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, but to be completely honest, like, it is that girl. But moving on to the next new item, we have our Natasha Denona Hygen Skin Glass. It's the energizing and hydrating primer serum. And y'all, look, I know like a lot of people don't really mess with Natasha Denona. I'm not sure too much of the drama. I know she had some drama with this exact product because of the word skin glass. But y'all, this is nothing like the Anastassja.Mariah's Yummy Skin Primer Serum. It's so pretty on the skin. Like, it definitely gives that glass-like finish. You can see it shining through your products as you apply them. And I just really love how this made my skin feel. There's no like loud scent, you know, or anything like that. And sorry if you guys hear the dogs barking. It just started storming and thundering and they're terrified of it. So yeah, of course, you know, you guys already know I color correct and whatnot. So yeah, the next item that I have that's new is actually this E.L.F No Budge cream eyeshadow. I told you guys in the haul that I wanted to use the cream eyeshadow in my crease, kind of like the MAC paint pots. I've seen quite a few people use that in their little smile line area, certain areas of their face to help with the creasing. I personally feel like this is a very creamy product. Yes, the color is dark. I already knew that, but I made sure to blend it out well. But what I think I should have done was set it with some powder. So I'm going to try that over the next couple days and see if that makes a difference. Not that it's settled into my smile lines or anything, but I just feel like you're supposed to also set it too. It doesn't apply the same like it applies on your eyelids. So yeah, but moving on to the next new item is our LYS Cream Bronzer Stick. And y'all, I've had this for a few weeks now. Y'all saw it in the haul. I got mine in the shade Strength. And to be honest, looking at it through the box over these weeks or whatever, it looked darker than how it applied on the skin. But it definitely is a bronzer on my skin. It's literally almost the same shade as the NARS Laguna 5 bronzer. I think the only takeaway that I can say about this stick is that I don't really care for the shape. It kind of helps on the nose, but like doing the remaining portions of your face, if you don't want to use too much, you can easily use too much depending on how you lay the stick on your face. But I love the shade Strength. I don't think I would go any deeper. I wanted a bronzer. I feel like I have enough contour items I can use for contour, but this stick is so creamy, so smooth. It layers very well, because you'll see in a minute that I go in and add an extra layer like I do right here, just to see. So the The Laguna bronzer number 5 from NARS is definitely more pigmented. So if you're looking for something that's maybe not so pigmented, or you're a beginner and you want to get into like a bronzer contour stick, I think that's a great recommendation, because I don't feel like you can overdo it. I mean, unless you're purposely overdoing it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my concealers, I'm using 2 NARS concealers. The Naturally Radiant Creamy Concealer, that's in the color Caramel, I believe, or Chocolate. And then I'm going to be using the Matte Concealer for brightening, and that is in the shade Caramel, I believe. So don't quote me, because it's not a super new item, so I don't know the name. I only made sure I'm going to talk about the new items in this video. So, you know, where this is our first impressions, and so far so good. Like, I haven't been disappointed yet by the items so far in this video. I know, like, my first couple times trying out this NARS concealer, this matte one, I was blending it out with like a brush, and I'm believing that, honestly, this is the first time I like fell in love with it, was in this first impressions of other products using a sponge. Like, I've learned to love the sponge so much. Yep, I didn't go too much into setting powder. I just used the Sephora translucent setting powder for my highlighted areas, and then we used the Becca all over the rest of the face. Another new product is this Jaclyn Cosmetics Bronzer. Oh my god, and bronzed Babe. Oh my god. Like, this is probably my favorite part of the video, because the bronzer is supposed to be a neutral bronzer. It still looked warm to me when I got it in the pan or whatever, right? But man, like, I love this bronzer. Between this bronzer, because of the smell, and I love the pigment, I didn't go in too heavy. I made sure, because I didn't want to ruin the look for the video, but my excitement is shown on my face, as you guys can see. I love this bronzer. This bronzer is so nice. Like, Jaclyn, you did that. I really only have 2 of Jaclyn's products, a loose highlighter, and this is the bronzer. It's my second product I've tried, other than her like collab with Morphe, one of her very first palette. I love this bronzer. This one, the Patrick Star. I have a couple of Morphe bronzers I really like. Ugh, just obsessed. So this blush highlighter is from the brand, what is this brand called? I don't remember the, oh, Rock and Roll Beauty. I love it. Let me start off by saying that I love it. Like, the blush is absolutely beautiful, super pigmented. You guys would have saw that there is a bit of, what's the little, you know, when you pat it in your palette and you get the shake. I keep saying shake. It's not a bag of weed. But yeah, it had some fallout inside of the palette. So it is very pigmented, but a little on the powdery side. I go ahead and set my face first with the Grip setting spray, and then I use the highlighter. And y'all, this highlighter, when I tell you it makes you look wet, baby, it's giving wet. Like, it is gorgeous. Love it. I love a highlighter. Highlighters have never been discontinued over here, like, at all. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't getting rid of highlighters, baby. I kind of need them, you know? But yeah, look at that. Look at how my skin looks. Ugh. And getting into my new Morphe palette. Freaking loving it. It's the 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry palette from Morphe. I just went ahead and threw together a look. This is a palette you can do a number of looks with, from neutrals to pastels to super colorful, kind of like forest, rainforest, tropical looks. I freaking love it, especially where I'm located. I just absolutely love it. And yeah, it's giving the vibes. Like, so I used a couple of shades. You guys will see along the way of what shades that I used, and I'm in awe. This palette is really worth it. I didn't need another palette or anything, but it's definitely setting it off from other palettes that I have in my collection. Let me know if you guys want to see like a palette collection of mine, because I have quite a few and I think it'd be entertaining. If you like those kind of videos, definitely let me know, or give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully you guys have subscribed already by this time. If you're still here, I really appreciate that. You're the best. Gave you a couple swatches of some of the shimmers in the palette. I still even think that even after, you know, amping up the saturation, it's still not giving. But the blue shade is what I'm going to put on my lid. and one of the shades that's in the palette as well, I'm going to put on my brow bone. But I didn't actually swatch that one. But the blue is still the same as what you see on my arm. Super nice. I still think it looks better in person, but you know, girl. Okay, period. Now, I need somebody to help me. If you are someone who wears like lace wigs, I need you to like help me understand how do you get your makeup like to not get on your baby hairs. I need to understand that because I end up wiping mine off. Like when I'm done with the complete look, I take a makeup wipe, use my finger and kind of press it against the shape of the baby hair that I created. I'm not sure if that's the right way to go. If there's another way, let me know, because me, baby hairs and makeup, like doing my makeup after the baby hairs are laid, I'm not getting it. And I also don't want to do my baby hairs after my makeup is laid because it's gonna, you know, look wet. You're gonna see that demarcation. So I'm very much so confused. But yeah, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at that. It's really giving, and I'm very much so proud. Look how nice and bright it looks. And don't be alarmed by like the lighting kind of going in and out. It was a gloomy day. It then got bright, and then it got dark, and it started raining, and a lot was going on. It's actually raining right now as we speak, so I don't understand. But I wanted to make that liner pop from LA Girl. I thought I'd add a little liner and use that blue along with a Morphe mascara. I didn't even realize I'm using a Morphe mascara and a Morphe eyeshadow palette. Look at me keeping it in the family. Like, I'm really that girl. I'm really that girl. So I'm using these new Juvia's Place came out with some lashes. I got the Nubian lash in Nefertiti. So this is a 16.5 millimeter lash with maximum volume. I really like these lashes. They're pretty cute. It kind of started like, it didn't apply all the way on one of my eyes, so you can probably kind of tell, but you just got to make sure you bend them a little bit before you apply them, and I didn't do that. Oh, another Morphe item, yes. So this Calypso lip gloss, lip shine, whatever they want to call it, gorge, and it smells delicious, like freaking coconut and pineapples. Like, ugh, the lip was giving. The gloss really set it off. It did. Okay. All right, so overall, you guys can see that all the new products that I use, I actually enjoyed every single one of them. The only one that I was kind of worried about was the E.L.F. cream eyeshadow, because if you guys saw that haul, you would have seen that I told you I was going to be using it for my smile lines. So far, so good, but we'll just have to see and try other ways to use it. It's just a bit dark. It has nothing to do with the actual like consistency. The consistency is super creamy, but you guys would have already heard that in the voiceover. So I just want to thank you so much for making it to this part of the video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you've made it this far. Subscribe, join the family, because we're nothing but love over here. Beauty lovers, lifestyle lovers, you know, all of that good jazz. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I really do thank you so much for watching. Toodles.